If you are this person that is afraid of being sick, you do not want to be sick at all. You are scared of sickness. You are scared of all manner of ailments. These are the food that you must avoid at all costs. You see, the problem is that a lot of us, we love to consume most of all this food and we think it's just a normal thing. Listen, you might not see the effects now, but when you are growing old, that is where all those things will start to show in your body. You start to see the effects. Sometimes the food we give our children is a problem, but we don't know. I don't know if you understand me. One of those foods you need to avoid if you don't want to have cancer in the future or in the nearest future. One of those foods are canned foods. Any food that is processed, any food that you see in a can, whether it is beans so, it is rice so, it is meat so, it is any kind of meat, any kind of food at all that has been processed and you see it inside a can. Sometimes you have to open it and you eat it raw like that. Most times, sometimes you open it and put it in your what's it called, in your pot, and then you cook it. And you think that is healthy. Let me tell you, these companies will never tell you. Listen, the chemical they use to preserve most of all this food people eat in a can is very, very dangerous into your system. That is why sometimes when you get sick, your doctor will tell you that do not eat most of all these food that are inside a can. Eat natural and fresh food that you cook. They will tell you eat fresh food, fresh fruits. So if you don't want to have any cancer in future, avoid any food that is actually inside a can. Now, the second one I'm going to tell you guys is what a lot of you people eat, most especially in Nigeria. Avoid noodles. Your children want to go to school. Who noodles for them inside in lunch box. Your husband wants to go to work. Let me prepare noodles for you. You put noodles. Some of you, there's the way you people prepare these noodles. You will boil it, then remove all the starch, throw, and you just think everything is just good like that. Let me tell you something. These noodles can take a lot of years without even spoiling. And why do you think it's like that? It is because of the chemical that was used to preserve it. It is not good for your body. Any kind of noodles you can ever think at all. Don't be so constant. Don't be so used to be consuming noodles. Don't be giving it to your children. It is harmful to their system. Some people say, oh, my children love noodles a lot, so there's nothing I can do about it. Let me tell you, stop it today. Give them, cook natural food. Even if you don't have time, look for how you're going to be preparing natural food and give it to your children so that in the future they will not develop some of these ailments. It is because of some of all this harmful food that you give your children. That's why you see your children, they grow anyhow. And you think it's something that is good. Avoid noodles, any kind of noodles you can think of. I don't want to mention their name, but you know them like when they consume them. Avoid any kind of noodles. If you know that you want to live long, you don't want to have any problem, avoid any kind of noodles that you can ever think of. Number 3, avoid beverages. If you know that you don't want to get sick, you don't want to have any health problem, please avoid beverages. When I mean beverage, you know all these things we call minerals. Avoid energy drinks. All those ones you say, when you take this one, your body will can't play. All these ones are some of our celebrities. They've turned ambassadors to some of all these energy drinks. A lot of these your celebrities in Nigeria, they don't consume it. They know they drink them. A lot of these una celebrities, all these energy drinks, where they advertise anyhow for their social media platform. See, if you take this one, your body go strong, you walk na lie, don't they take them? If you go their house, I doubt you go hard where you go even see one cat on set. Because they know it is harmful. All they care about is just to render service and the money comes into their account. They don't care about you. Avoid beverages. See, if you know the quantity of sugar where they do for some of all these beverages where they consume, Baba, you go off. Avoid them. The last but not the least, avoid vegetable oil. I know it is very, very hard for you to understand this one. Vegetable oil. Go and Google how is vegetable oil made and look at the sources of vegetable. Avoid it. It is not good for your body. Families that are very, very sensitive, that know what they are doing, eh? If you go to their house, they don't consume vegetable oil. Quote me anywhere. Families that know what they are doing, that know the implication of consuming too much vegetable. See, there are some older people that don't like to eat vegetable oil. Do you think it's like that? Do you think it's just like that? It is because they know the implication. Doctors don't tell them, say vegetable oil is not good. Any kind of oil that you can think of, some will say olive oil. See, in as much as it resembles vegetable oil, avoid it. It is not good. Most family, if they want to fry anything, whether it is chicken, they will use palm oil. And when I'm talking about palm oil, look for natural palm oil that was made from palm fruit. Yes, kernel. Those ones are the natural ones that you can tell that yes, this is good for you. Now, natural something. Avoid any kinds of vegetable. It will bring fat for body. From that fat, it might cause a lot of serious ailment or health issues in your body. This other one I want to tell you, if you like, continue. If you like, don't continue. You see all this, your pizza, shawarma, all these junks that you love to eat. Avoid it. It's going to have an effect. Some people are even seeing the effects now, even before they get to old age. If they are eating, they love to eat junk. That is why you see that they will become so big, so bloated that they'll be telling themselves it is junk that I've been eating, blah, 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 blah. Some people are even seeing the repercussion now. Try as if you must consume some of all these food that are not good, try as much as possible to be digesting it with fresh fruits. I'm not a doctor, but I'm just giving you this peaceful advice. Avoid all this food if you don't want anything that has to do with cancer to come your way. And I hope this will sink into your head.